We're at 1580 Mackey Road, the Johnson residence. His official address is 825 Mackey Road, which is up on the hill. But the loss that he called about was here at 1580, which is another property that Mr. Johnson, owns. So we have a 20-year 3-tab shingle. We have felt over plywood. We do not have drip edge. We do have felt. The predominant pitch is a 4. Here's the front overview. And as you can see, the rear slopes overlaps this front slope in this section, and the back slope. We have aluminum ridge vent. We don't have valleys. Now, this tarp was on here, installed by Mr. Johnson's son over this ridge cap. They were stating they have an interior leak, and the interior leak is likely coming from this ridge vent, which I will show you in just a second. But we have some missing shingles here on the front slope. And you can see where he's repaired and put this one back on at some point. It looks like he's done the same here. You can see with the nails on the corners and the sealant around the edges. And then down here on the corner, looks like wind has blown another one off right there. Now on the back, I don't see any missing shingles, and they're not reporting any hail in this area from the recent storm. No missing shingles here. Now on the pipe boots, you can see they're starting to rot around the bottom. You got a hole developing right there. And over here at this pipe boot, you got the same thing, some holes developing. We have an electrical mast right here, holes in it as well, and even the boot itself lifting from the shingles with a little bit of a dip right below it, so water potentially getting into that area. We have flashing around this chimney, step flashing around this small chimney, and a power vent and a satellite dish. Now, the part that was tarped is over this ridge vent, and I pulled it back. As you can see, there are no missing shingles on either slope, but there is a dip right here in the shingles. This screw is also lifted as if this ridge vent had been lifted at some point as the screws backed out, and the ridge vent was lifting, causing the leak and eventually the dip in the shingles right here from the underlayment, the plywood underneath. So they went through and put some roofing nails on this aluminum ridge vent, put it back down. So all in all, we have 0 wind, 0 hail on the east back facing slope. We have 2 wind damaged shingles and 0 hail damage on the west front facing slope. As far as our count of components, we have 2 pipe boots, 1 power vent, 1 chimney cap, 1 satellite, and 1 electrical masthead. Again, we are at 1580 Mackey Road, the Johnson residence, and that is everything that is on this roof.